morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious. Good morning. These niggas is running late. I know I ain't want to drop the N-word too early. I'm sorry. I know I got a quota, man. But it's Monday. How y'all doing out there?
It is.
Back to the work week, top of the work week.
How was your weekend, Jess?
My weekend was good. My weekend was pretty good. I had shows with Martin in Milwaukee. It was Friday, and then Saturday was Chicago. Yo, Milwaukee is like, shout out to Milwaukee, first of all. And first of all, no, shout out to Atlanta. Last week, I was broadcasting live from the iHeart Studios in Atlanta, and it was lit. It was amazing. I did love it, and I had 4 shows. Atlanta always come out for me, so shout out to DJ Louis V down there, man. He rolled out the carpet for a girl. You know what I mean? Atlanta shows just the best love, but Milwaukee, Friday, it was amazing. I don't know if y'all seen this. It's like this guy that's going viral. His name is Steve the Stoner. He's an influencer, right? He also does music. And it's the song that he dances to no matter where he is. He goes uptown, downtown, uptown. I met him. He happened to be from Milwaukee. And more of the kids been doing. He was just on Casanat stream, and he was teaching Casanat how to do the dance. And where I'm from, we from Baltimore. We already do all that twist and turn and hip action. And so it was just amazing to meet him, and how incredibly humble the city is and beautiful the city is. And then ran into a lot of traffic in Chicago Saturday with the St. Patrick's Day parades and all the festivities going on. But shout out to Martin and his team, man. I really, really enjoyed and loved being on his shows all the time. Like, that's one of my favorites. Just grew up on Martin. So what I did want to say was, right, so I'm on a tour, right, with Martin, a couple dates, you know what I mean? And you know what I hate? I hate when I do shows with people, right, and then I hear some of my stuff coming from somebody else.
Like people taking your stuff?
Yeah. Like that's just something. And then, you know, I know one could argue that, you know, great minds think alike, or, you know, and sometimes we get in our head as comics where we do overthink this type of thing, you know what I mean? Because with everybody talking about the same thing, people podcasts being about the same thing, you know, it's kind of easy to talk about some of the same things on stage. But when you got some words verbatim, or when you got like whole segments, and I create my material off of living my life. So it's like, if you take that, I'm going to know you took that.
So, like, you know 100%.
I know 100%. I even heard some other people's jokes come out of this comedian's mouth. I'm just like, hold up. What's up? Like, what's up with you? You know what I mean? But I digress. You know, I handled it a whole nother way. I just had to. That was on my heart this morning. I had to get it off my chest or whatever.
I feel you.
Yes. So today on the show, we got the good brother Brandon T. Jackson joining us. He's also on a show with David Banner that we had up here last week. What's the name of the show? It's the Family Business. That's
there you go.
Yeah, that's the show that we got. And then we got Front Page News coming up.
Yep. Envy and Charlamagne running a little late.
Yeah, I said both of them running late. Charlamagne running late.
Got some bad rain going on.
Yeah, we got some bad rain. Yes, almost. I ain't see no bikes out there today. I was happy, you know, I'll be ready to hit them people out them bikes. I'll be ready to hit them. But yeah, so we're going to get the show cracking.
Front page next.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Hey, Mimi filling in for Morgan. What up, Mimi?
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, NV, Jess. How y'all doing?
Hey, girl.
Good. Okay, so let's just jump right in. A federal judge is temporarily blocking President Trump from using a 200-year-old wartime law to deport immigrants. In a proclamation signed on Friday, the president declared that he would enforce the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to deport a Venezuelan gang. Now, this law gives the government the power to deport certain foreign nationals without a trial during times of war. It's only been used about 3 times in U.S. history, with the last time being during like World War II. Now, the federal judge in this case on Saturday, he blocked deportations with a 14-day restraining order. He said that a plane carrying these detainees needed to be turned around, but the White House said that they did not deny or The White House said that they did not defy the court order. But despite that, 261 people were deported to El Salvador, including 137 suspected gang members. The White House is saying that the people on the plane, they had already left U.S. territory and that had already been removed from the country. But according to a source familiar with the situation, the two flights carrying the Venezuelans were still in the air when the judge made the ruling. Now, this whole case, it stems from a lawsuit filed by 5 Venezuelan men who are in a U.S. immigration detention center. And they argue that the law should not apply because the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela. But critics of the president, they say that he is testing the limits on immigration. And Friday, during a visit to the Department of Justice, Trump shared more on his approach to handling immigration issues. Let's hear what he had to say.
And they said, no, people that come into our country are all wonderful people. No, they're not wonderful. These are stone cold killers. These are killers they make our killers look nice by comparison.
They make our killers look nice sounds crazy.
Right? Because a killer is a killer.
A killer is a killer. Yeah. There's no better killer. Your killer's not better than my killer. They all bad. Jesus.
Exactly. So, as part of this deal, the Trump administration will pay El Salvador $6 million to hold 300 gang members for a year. And this case, though, is far from over. It's set to go to the Supreme Court, with the Trump administration saying they expect to win. The next hearing for this case is set for March 21st. And so moving on, there seems to still be, though, some confusion on who runs Doge. Newly obtained court filings are clarifying, though, who does what for the Department of Government Efficiency. In a declaration included in the court filing, Amy Gleason, the acting administrator of Doge, she wrote that Elon Musk does not work for the USDS. She also wrote that she does not report to him and he does not report to her. However, Musk has been the public face of Doge for months. But according to White House officials, he has no actual title or formal authority to make these decisions. And these filings come as part of a new lawsuit against Doge by the government watchdog group Crew. They are seeking more transparency from the department. A judge recently ruled that Doge must release certain records under the Freedom of Information Act. They're citing concerns about unusual secrecy happening within Doge. But in response, Doge, they filed a motion on Friday, and they are asking the judge to reconsider, saying that they are not subject to the Freedom of Information Act.
Now we just playing with names, right? Because we all know that Musk has been the face of Doge for months since his origin. But now we're saying, well, he doesn't run it as far as who works for the government. We know Musk. We know Musk runs it. So what are we playing with these games about? We know who runs Doge.
We do, and we know who's behind, the layoffs and all the things that are happening
Absolutely.
right now. And so, yeah, they're just trying to play semantics with this. So
makes no sense. We know who runs Doge. He doesn't have to answer to anybody. So yeah, we pretty much know who runs it and who gets things done over at Doge.
Exactly. Do we have time for one more?
No, we got to do it when we come back.
Okay. All right. So coming up at 7, with tax season underway, the Better Business Bureau, they're warning about a new scam targeting your personal info. We'll give you all the details at 7.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Let us know how your weekend was, what you did this weekend. I know Jess was out in Atlanta. I was at a Dance Dad convention, and I've been trying to figure out, Jess, why do they do these conventions during big weekends? March Madness, Super Bowl, All-Star, Grammy. Like, there's weekends in between that has nothing.
They don't care. Them kids gotta dance. That's what they say. They said we big. This industry is big too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
All right, but get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Get it up. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, this is Matt. How are you?
What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
I want to ask, I heard Jess talking about dances. I wonder if she can demonstrate the Baltimore two-step.
What'd you say, yo?
He said he wants to see you do the Baltimore two-step. Baltimore got a two-step?
Yeah, it became one of my favorite dances.
Yeah. We got a two-step. How you gonna see that?
DJ Envy gets her Gucci on deck, instrumental only, and watch her get down.
You cannot. It's 6:13 in the morning, yo. I don't even know where you gonna see that at.
What's wrong with
I
you
got
this
you.
morning?
Yo, what I'm gonna do is though, right? I'm gonna do it today and put it on my story, and then you can see me do it. What you think I can do it, or you just want to see me do it?
I want to see it because everybody do it differently based off their personality.
Yeah.
And you became one of my favorite dances to y'all.
Oh yeah. Nah, I got you. I'm just look forward on my story, but I ain't doing it at 6:13 right now.
I'm gonna look to it.
I got you.
Hello, who's this?
This is Ebony.
Ebony, good morning. Get it off your chest, Ebony.
Oh, good morning, DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious.
Hey, girl.
Peace.
Oh my gosh, I never thought I would speak to you guys ever.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say that I listen to you guys faithfully every morning, and regarding like the political situation, like I really don't follow politics as much, just because I feel like as of late it's so discouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like with everything that Donald Trump is doing, and it just kind of like it's disheartening to say the least.
Totally understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that was it. I can't believe I'm actually speaking to you guys. But yes, that's pretty much it. But I appreciate the information that you guys do push over to us, and in terms of like keeping us informed and keeping us aware.
Yeah,
so,
that's all we can do, because the reality is, I mean, even if you disconnect, the things are still going to be happening, and they're still going to be affecting us. So
Yes. So I do definitely rely on you guys a lot for information, and I appreciate the diversity you guys use. But yeah, in regards to everything that's going on, it's definitely disheartening. It makes me kind of question, like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe we in 2025 and all of these things are happening. But I guess time will tell.
yes, it will.
Well, thank you, Ebony.
Yes, thank you guys. Have a good day, guys.
You too, babe.
You too now. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Ray.
Yo, Charlamagne, Envy, what up? Are we live?
This is your time to get it off your chest.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
We can get on the phone right now. He'll tell you what it is.
We live? Hello, who's this?
Yo,
What's your name, brother?
it's Jay from PA.
Jay from PA. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I called a couple months ago about telling brothers to go home.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to lose your family. It happened.
You
Lost your family?
Yeah, Charlamagne, you sent me a book that day, too. You told me I was too broke to buy one.
I don't even talk like that. Ain't nobody tell you no like that.
Yeah, all right.
I ain't never tell you too broke to buy a book.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, you did.
No, I
but
didn't.
it didn't work out, man. It didn't work out for us, man.
What did you say happened? I forgot. Refresh me a little bit.
I was working too much, and I was putting work over, thinking I was working to take care of the family, but I wasn't putting the time at home.
I got you. I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and it didn't work out. She's gone, kids gone, everything.
So do you regret it? And what did you learn?
I learned to take my ass home.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah.
We told you, dumbass. Didn't we say that?
No, you ain't say nothing to me. First of all, okay.
You just said I called you broke.
You did call me broke.
I thought I didn't say nothing to you.
But he ain't say nothing to you about your relationship. He ain't give you no advice on that.
Ain't nobody paying attention to Charlamagne.
So what? Make up your mind.
Well, I wouldn't let it go. If you still love your wife and you love your family and you think there's a chance to get back, I would still fight for my family, bro.
Because it ain't like you ain't learned your lesson. You learned it. So now go up.
Yeah, I learned it. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? I think she done moved on. My biggest thing is I want the relationship with the kids back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been able to see the kids since last year.
I'm gonna be honest with you, he ain't learned nothing because he knew what he wasn't supposed to do before he did it and still decided to do it. You made a choice.
No, I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was taking care of the family. I was paying everything, so I made sure I was going to work. But I didn't know I had to take. Well, I knew it, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
You felt like
So
you felt like you had to work.
Not?
No, he wasn't cheating.
He felt like he had to work to take care of his kids, and he took work over his family.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry,
and he
brother.
wasn't really giving his wife no other time, no time. It was just
Well,
work.
if he was working so hard, how come you couldn't afford my book?
Jesus Christ. Goodbye. Have a good one, brother. Don't even answer, man.
Sorry.
Hello, who's this?
What up? Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hey.
Sally, moving down the way. Merch out. Oh, moving down the way. Merch out. Oh, y'all can't with
Okay.
Yeah, we flow away. I got bars. I'm going about DJ NB and F15 and Ja Rule. What I do I already met all of them tunes, y'all.
Hey,
But you drinking this morning.
is pure in Cincinnati.
Jesus.
You hear me?
Turned in the tub, though, in the tub.
You turned in the tub.
Turned in the tub.
I know that's right.
How many lines you did this morning?
I did no lines. You ain't gonna give me this morning, motherfucker. I did some lines of motherfucking weed. I don't do lines, nigga. That ain't my choice of drug.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well,
I'm a thug, nigga. I show hood love. I get out gifts every day, nigga. What you talking about, my nigga?
Well, Salute's definitely a stud. Stud high off sativa early in the goddamn morning.
You coming to the shows in Cincinnati this weekend at the Funny Bone?
Man, I'm trying to see y'all in 2 weeks. I already got my flight to come and see y'all.
Nope.
You better be ready for me to come to New York. I want your autograph in person.
We're not gonna be here.
Charlamagne and John. I want your autograph in person. I already got DJ Envy. He at the Holy Ghost with me. I want your autograph in person. And I want Angela Yee, because my cousin is her talent agent. Her name Yasmin Pearl. Yeah.
We're not gonna be here. We're not gonna be here, mama.
I said I'm coming to Cincinnati. Are you coming to the shows, girl? What you talking about?
I'm gonna come to your show. What's up, Jess Hilarious? Jess Hilarious. She the best mommy in the world with the girl. That girl, she gon' make it go well when you get that good.
Ooh.
That little kid that she got down there and drive them crazy, yeah.
Oh, she heard about you. The stud's been talking.
Oh my God.
The stud's been talking, Jess.
Yeah, right.
That little Poom Poom got some power, Jess.
Let me tell you have a good one, all right?
Don't let your Charlamagne sound go let y'all search that Bruce Stitching Now Healthy from Brett Crawford. He been in business for 25 years, my nigga.
All right, my G. You have a good one. Be safe. And remember, we not here. So when you come up here, we won't be here. So don't even fly up here.
I'll see you in Cincinnati.
Okay, I'll see you when you come here, Jess. I love you, bro. I love all y'all. And when there's peace, there's God. And when there's you, Lord, there's no need for nothing else. Amen.
And when there's...
Amen. God bless them, man. We needed that energy this morning. Thank you very much, man.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got the latest with Loren coming up.
Yes, we do. Kanye just dropped a song with Diddy and Northwest, and Kim Kardashian is ready to go to...
giving that man attention?
Well, Kim Kardashian is ready to go to war about it, so we going to talk about it.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. Well, let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So, over the weekend, there was a lot of new music that dropped. Kanye dropped a new song via his X account. The song is called Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine. This song features Diddy. It features Christian Combs, who is Diddy's son. It features Northwest, who is the son of Kim Kardashian and Kanye. And then it features Jasmine Williams, who is a new Yeezy artist.
That's the daughter of Kanye. You said the son.
I'm sorry, the daughter of, yes, Northwest, thanks, Jess. The daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West is Northwest. And then a girl named Jasmine Williams, who is a new Yeezy artist. Now, let's take a listen to the opening of the song, which opens with Diddy on a phone call.
I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. Ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much. You know what I'm saying? That you reached out to them and took them under your wing while I've been there. Man, I appreciate you. Bird up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Now, after that part happens, there's, Jasmine, who is the Yeezy artist, comes in. There's a ton of singing. But then you hear a verse from Northwest.
I ain't gonna hold you. I like it. I like her verse. I didn't know Kanye had artists.
I didn't know he had new artists either.
Like new artists. Like people, somebody still crazy enough to sign with him.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, he's still a genius when it comes to production, so I'm sure people use him for his production, but in his artistry.
His behavior overshadows all that now. Like, he's such a liability. It's like he's so reckless, I wouldn't know how to trust my career in his hands. I signed a Nick Cannon before Kanye West now.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like
Kanye West now.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't go too far with that one.
You wouldn't.
But I will say
you
this.
go independent. You'd rather be
before
Nick Cannon and Kanye. I'll be Indy.
But if an artist has nothing, no deal, nothing in the play, and Kanye West is waiting in the wing because he's still a musical genius, he might test the waters.
Well, this song, because Kanye West came out with new branding for Sunday Service. He said Sunday Service is returning, which is the big outside like church concert he would do every Sunday. This was supposed to release during Sunday Service, but Kim Kardashian wasn't having it. So she had heard this song prior to its release. She sent legal letters demanding a cease and desist. She didn't want this to come out. She asked for an emergency hearing with a mediator and a judge. They got the hearing. Kanye did not attend. And at some point, Ye promised her that this song would not drop. And then it pops up on his X account. He posted to his X account. So then there's a Twitter exchange that Ye is claiming is between him and Kim Kardashian. So they're having a conversation about the trademarks because, you know, Kim and the Kardashians trademark all of their kids' names. So he's basically upset because of the trademark, she's able to say, no, you can't have her on this song. So she's like, yo, I asked you when they were kids, could I trademark their names? You said yes. When she turns 18, it goes to her. Stop it. I sent the paperwork over so that Diddy song would not be released to protect her. One person has to trademark it. So he's saying, so then Kanye responds, amend it or I'm going to war and neither of us will recover from the public fallout. You're going to have to kill me. This is what he responds to Kim Kardashian over her not wanting Northwest on this song.
Jeez.
Which the parents, they both should agree on what they want their child to do, right? One shouldn't make a decision without the other one's okay or nay, right? That's how it should be as co-parenting.
I also think, as you know, and I'm not a parent, so y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but if I'm her father, I wouldn't want her on a song, even if your intention is good to try and bring this other side to this Diddy situation. There's too much going on with him right now to put my daughter on this song.
I mean, you don't even need to be a parent to
common sense.
Like,
I just want to make sure people be like, you ain't no parent. Well, look,
no, I get it, but
my common sense
right.
tapped in.
You're right.
Man, Kanye West is just boring. Like, out of all the things Kanye has become that we don't like, boring is the one I thought I would never see coming. He's just boring. And what makes him even more boring is the fact he's such a tryhard. He tries so hard to be provocative. He tries so hard to be controversial. And he just comes off as boring. He's just boring.
It's just because we know what he's trying to do now.
I just hate to see that his baby girl, who actually loves to do music, she's excited to do music.
She sounds great.
Yes, it's wrapped up into this, and you know what I mean. And she thinks her dad is her hero, so it's her dad,
right?
But I hate to see kids involved in the middle of stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So Kim, from what the sources have told TMZ, who broke this exclusive information from Kim's side of it, she's not backing down. She has reached out to everybody she can about getting this removed everywhere, and she's not going to stop until it does. So
she wants to protect her daughter, as she should.
Yeah. Well, and rapping really quickly, A Boogie with the hoodie was involved in a car accident over the weekend. So this car accident happened 1 a.m. in New York on I believe this was Saturday.
Damn, that's the car?
Yes, I'm gonna show you guys the car. So this was March 15th. So this was Saturday. So the car, I'm gonna show you guys a picture, but for all the listeners, I'm gonna just describe it. The hood was completely removed off of the car by the time it got on the tow truck. He is literally, like, I would say, lucky to be alive. He was not harmed at all. His team did confirm to TMZ that this was his car and he was involved in the accident, but he is fine. He didn't even go to the hospital. And if you look at this car,
that's his Ferrari too.
Yeah, it's bent up. It's completely bent up. So
God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
God bless him. Yes, for sure. So yeah, sending some prayers to him, because I'm sure, I would be completely shaken up. And he was the only car involved in the collision too. It was only in one car.
So what he hit?
I'm not for sure.
He might have lost control. He might have hit something. Like I said, he was in a Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm not for sure what he hit, but it was only a one car collision.
All right.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day too. Today is White People Cinco de Mayo. Drop on the clues bombs. Okay, for everybody celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. I sat here thinking to myself, I can't believe there was a time we would walk around pinching strangers because they wasn't wearing green.
You did that?
People did that all the time, just violating folks' boundaries.
Did y'all do that?
No.
I never knew that was a thing.
We never even cared.
We went out and got drunk, but pinching people.
You was not getting drunk in school. Or maybe you were. Maybe you were, actually. You know what? Maybe you were. You getting drunk in elementary school.
No.
School.
I mean, in college. I wasn't even old enough to drink in elementary school and grade school.
In grade school, elementary school, they told you to wear green. Everybody wore green, but that was about it. That's as far as
And they encouraged pinching people if they didn't wear green.
I never heard that. My
adult.
grandma would pinch us, but it wasn't for St. Patrick's Day. It was like if you was loud in church or something.
You deserve to get pinched.
Is that why you wearing green?
No, it's actually not.
Oh. Nobody got the spirit up here.
No, it's not.
Are y'all going out and celebrating?
No.
I'm not celebrating what? I don't even know what St. Patrick's Day is. When I think of St. Patrick's, you know what I think about? I think of ghosts. When I think of St. Patrick's,
James St. Patrick.
I don't think of nothing else. I don't even know what St. Patrick's Day means as a holiday. Yeah. I have no idea.
I mean, it's Irish. It's for the Irish people, right?
Yeah.
And I'm Irish.
Me too.
You're the Ancestry.com?
McKelvey, yes.
KC.
Because when it comes... What? Casey.
Yes, I'm Irish.
If I take y'all with me, I get discounts on my shots.
Definitely not. All right. All right, when we come back, we got front page news, and then Brandon T. Jackson, actor, will be joining us. All right, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Mimi filling in for Morgan. What up, Mimi?
What up, y'all? Okay, so this morning, Donald Trump is waking up and choosing violence. He is claiming, he made a post on Truth Social after midnight saying that former President Joe Biden's preemptive pardons of the January 6th Select Committee and others are void, vacant, and of no future force of effect. Now, like I said, he made this post on Truth Social. He went on to say that members of the former January 6th committee, that they would now be subject to investigation at the highest level and accuse them of being responsible for their own pardons without Biden's knowledge. He claims the pardons were done by AutoPen, which is a device that replicates a person's signature.
Well, I mean, we're in a post-constitutional America now. If Trump is allowed to do that, then we're just post-law. Mm-hmm. So nothing matters if nothing matters. Mm-hmm. There's completely
how
no
do you do
guardrails. Yeah, I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't know if he has the power to do it or not, because I've never seen a president do it. And Donald Trump has shown me, quite often that presidents can do whatever they want if they got the political will to do it. So if he says it, it might just be. I don't know. We gonna find out.
That's right. We are going to find out. And meanwhile, with all that going on, the Democratic Party is facing criticism as a new CNN poll shows its approval rating is at an all-time low, just 29%. Now, according to the poll, Democratic leaders do not do enough to stand up to President Trump. They also say that Democrats have no strategy, they have no plan, no message, there's no clear leader. And the poll also shows that many Democrats want the party to focus on stopping the Republican agenda rather than working with the GOP majority to push through Democratic policies. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, she was on CNN this weekend, and she was asked about the poll, and this is what she had to say.
And I want to say, as you're talking about the polling on my party, I want to say that it is the Democratic attorney generals and some governors that are standing up against this administration and bringing those lawsuits and winning every single time. They are losing in court. Could we do a better job of making sure that the American people know that we are winning in the courts? We probably could. But at the end of the day, it's still Democrats that are winning for the American people.
I can't believe that poll is just coming to this conclusion. I feel like I've been saying this for years. You know what I mean? And Jasmine is great, but if I was a Democrat, I wouldn't even speak for the party right now, because the party is in shambles. The party is in disarray. The party has no leadership. The party has no messaging. So I wouldn't even speak for the party and try to act like the party has it all together, because guess what? We all have eyes and we all have ears, and we can see that they don't have any direction.
Yeah. You've been saying that for a while, Charlamagne. And she was also asked if Democrats should replace Chuck Schumer, and she said that they need to sit down and decide whether or not he is the one to lead in this moment.
The answer is yes. Okay. Whenever you hear them talking like that, they know that the answer is yes. But they, for whatever reason, they just won't simply say yes, which is another reason why, people look at Democrats and be like, they have no direction. They don't have no idea what's going on, because the obvious answer is yes, Chuck Schumer needs to go.
Yeah. And they don't say that. So meanwhile, while the Democrats are struggling, 3 months into his second term, President Trump has reached his highest approval rating as commander-in-chief. A new NBC News poll found that more Americans believe the country is on the right track than at any other time since 2004. However, the poll also shows that 54% disapprove of his handling of the economy, marking the first time he's lost the majority support on that issue. But despite that, many voters feel like he's bringing the right kind of change, even on trade policies. More people support his trade tariffs. 41% support them than oppose them, which is 38%. Now, this is despite last week's stock market drop where he imposed new tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. And on inflation, the poll suggests that there are mixed opinions. 40% say that his policies are helping. 30 believe they're hurting, and 28% they just believe they are having no impact. The Democrats are struggling. The Trump administration is winning. And finally, with tax season in full swing, the Better Business Bureau is warning the public about a new scam involving fake IRS text messages. Now, the scam involves a text message claiming to be from the IRS telling recipients they qualify for a $1,400 economic impact payment rebate. Now, the message includes a link, but the Better Business Bureau, they're saying do not click on it. The link leads to a fake but convincing IRS website designed to steal your personal information and financial information, which can be used for identity theft. Anyone eligible for the $1,400 stimulus checks will receive it by mail and never through a text or an online link.
Hold on, so there is stimulus checks going up?
That's what they're saying.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. If you qualify for one, you'll receive it in the mail, and don't click on the link. So.
Okay.
So that's your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me on social at Mimi Brown TV. And for more news coverage, follow the Black Information Network or download the free iHeartRadio app and visit BINnews.com.
Peace, Mimi.
Thank you, Mimi.
Peace. Thank you.
All right, and when we come back, we have Brandon T. Jackson. You've seen him in Big Mama's House. You've seen him in Lottery Ticket. You've seen him in Fast and Furious. You've seen him in Tropic Thunder. You've seen him in Roll Bounce, but now he'll be joining us. He's in Carl Weber's The Family Business, New Orleans, and we'll talk to him next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Loren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And we got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
He's on the new show on BET Plus, Carl Weber's The Family Business New Orleans, which is streaming right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Brandon T. Jackson. Welcome, brother.
We back.
How's it going?
How you doing, my brother?
Doing very well. Very well. I'm excited. Show's doing good, so people are liking it.
Carl Weber's The Family Business. What brought you back to Hollywood?
I knew you was gonna ask that.
Yeah, what brought you back to Hollywood?
You know what? When you go out and do a spiritual journey, you know what I mean, and you learn and you aggregate people and you realize that God gives you a gift, right, to use, and when He gives you a gift, you're not using it, you can go crazy. And you can like get depressed. And I think my gift is something that was given to do a purpose that's bigger than just acting. So I saw the whole thing, trying to aggregate, our people together, to come together economically. And I'm not the first one to try. And I won't say fail, but art is what He gave me, I believe, to be a light.
How the industry changed? Meaning, like, for better and worse.
I never. Here's my issue: the whole Illuminati cut off my gas. Everybody blaming some fictitious. I'm not saying it's not. I don't. The whole.
Do you have to sell your soul to be in Hollywood? Is what I'm saying.
That's a good question.
And do you still have to sell it now? Is what I'm saying.
I don't feel like it's like that. Spiritually, I feel like whatever you will do to get where you gotta go, you gotta find what energy is pushing you. My energy was always the most high. My dad told me this too. He's like, you got my blood, my prayers, your grandmother's prayers, your grandfather's prayers running through your veins. So when you do these other things, your ancestors are calling for you not to do. So it won't work. You know what I'm saying? I've been to many, dark places in life, and I just like it don't work for me. I tried.
Was comedy your safe place? Because you stopped doing acting and you totally dove into comedy.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I've been doing stand-up since I was 14. I actually started doing stand-up in church. A lot of people think I went and started doing. I started as doing comedy, and then I got the movie Roll Bounce.
You said in church?
Yeah, I started in church.
So you would get up in front of the congregation and tell
They
jokes?
honest over there, though.
Yeah, I was clean. I was a clean comic. I mean, I'm still relatively pretty clean, but not, I could do better. But with my dad, he don't like going to my shows. But yeah, I talk about this in Chest Out. I got a new show we shop in new. It's really good. I would like you to watch it.
Okay.
Because you're a tough critic.
Okay.
DJ, he seen me perform. He seen me do well. He seen me bomb. He seen me get standing ovations, everything. But you never seen me do comedy. I'm gonna send that to you. It's called Chest Out. We shop it at Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, everybody. So it's looking really good. But yeah, comedy it was my safe place when I was going through the whole spiritual journey. I actually talk about it. And the whole thing is about that,
I thought, there's no disrespect, but I thought at one time you was gonna quit comedy because I've seen a couple of shows where Brandon go up, and this was right after everything, and you bomb.
Yeah, bomb.
And I was like, there's no way Brandon's coming back after this. And this is the bomb that you like, Charlamagne, like bomb, like the bomb.
See.
Yeah.
I got two types of comedy I like. I like when I think somebody's really funny and really making me think. I'm actually just watching. Like I'm not laughing because I like to catch everything.
Yeah.
But when somebody's bombing,
Yeah, you love it?
I don't know why. I think I like watching the person try to figure it out. That's what makes me laugh
But
about
New
it.
York bombers are different from a regular. New York is a different audience. They don't want to even let you get it out. Like if you bomb in New York, yeah, you could say it's acceptable because a New York bomb is like you might be good in another city. New York is a tough audience.
How many times did you bomb in New York?
But I don't want to say that. I don't want to make it seem like he bombs every time.
Okay, because he made it seem like it was like a lot of times.
No. He been on a road. Like I must have
okay.
DJ'd for his set at least 15 times.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well, he does it. We do it on tour, so I DJ everybody's set.
Gotcha.
So I do everybody's set.
He's been doing it for years, though.
Yeah.
That's what he saw. New York is where I got good. Rip Michael, shout out to him. He actually trained me to get good because I wasn't Raw no more. I was doing all the movies. So it was Rocky 3, you know what I mean? Like then he was seeing that moment years ago.
So you was rich, you had the fame, and you kind of lost the edge a little bit.
Yeah, and that's was like in 2015, 16. But now that's old. But
what made you stay with it though? Because like you seen it, and it would take a lot of heart from comedians. If
I'm
they got
resilient, and plus I know I'm funny. I don't have to try to be funny. I'm a funny person. You know what I mean? It's just about connecting material. I didn't have a story at the time. See, now I have a story how I left Hollywood for 7 years, accidentally joined a religious cult, Akmak Badak, and had to come back, and Terrence Howard saved me. That's funny. You know what I mean? Like,
is that a true story?
Somewhat. It's fabricated, but it's pretty true.
How did Terrence Howard save you?
Now you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Terrence seems like he's still in the cult right now. I love Terrence though. By
Terrence
the way,
is smart.
I totally agree. I think
put this number in the calculator 55599. Yeah.
But you know why I respect guys like that is because they're at least trying to figure something else out. They're just not accepting what has been told to us all of these years. And if there is another way, just show me.
He's dealing in the it's deep, man. The quantum realm, and that's when you start talking about quantum physics and all that stuff. It's a different game. You're talking a different language. You know, we keep talking about Republican, Democrats. So y'all better be worried about these computers.
Word.
This is about to get real. I have a tech company that I run. I have machines right now. I'm building machines by itself. Like he's in that realm, and he's talking about stuff that people don't understand. So I know, I talked to him yesterday. He sent me a 40-page book about what he was talking about. I don't understand any of it.
You read it though.
Yeah, I read it though. It's all numbers and stuff. So.
And so during your break away from Hollywood, that was your focus. Like, I mean, I know I saw some quotes that you said you wanted to just build community as well and kind of like
I
give
built
back,
the community center, and the community didn't show up. So I'm back. They did.
I was going
They did not. I tried. Charlamagne, I tried.
I put in my PTO and y'all ain't even pop out. It's crazy.
Hundreds of $1,000s to this dude, this cult leader. We supposed to build a community. I don't know what's about us trying to build a community together where it's like this forbidden thing in the Matrix, and I just wanted to challenge it. And I realized that it's not really, because we blame a lot of other nationalities, and we got oh my God, we do though. But at the same time, it's like I dealt with only us for a long time, and for 7 years. Like I went to the mountaintop. You know what I mean?
We'll talk about what you're talking about because a lot of people might not know. So you decided to.
I tried to leave.
Made it a cult. So you decided to. Was it join a religion? Was it?
No, it wasn't that. It's just the way. I wouldn't say a religion. It was more so understand and leaders that take the Bible and twist it to control people. I would say. You know what I mean?
And that's what you were in.
I didn't know I was in it. You never know when you're in the cult. That's
what got you in it.
Truth. You learn truth. When people tell you the truth, but then they take that truth for their own power, that's when the truth is not the cult. Is not the problem. The teachers are usually the problem. You know what I mean? The shepherds that say, okay, now that you know this, you know what I mean? They start to. You know what I mean? Give me your wife.
What got you out of it?
Huh? Give you your wife?
Right? He becomes like, wait a minute, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Canon 3 and 6 says, huh?
Did they ask for your wife?
You know what's funny?
Jesus Christ, man.
You got a wife now?
You have a wife now. Listen, I'm not.
If you don't feel comfortable,
road bounce was a long time ago.
Okay.
I got 4 children. I'm grown. I got kids.
But I thought. Let's get back to the first question.
and if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, that's cool too. Like,
no, I'm trying to save it for the special, but we could talk. I wish this was an interview for the special because I talk about it in the special. I'm trying not to say jokes that's in the special.
Got you.
That's right. You see me? That's why I'm pandering because I'm like,
that's why you poke a little bit, but like,
yeah. So, but you really want to know the dramatic part of it. It wasn't the whole time. 7 years I was in the cult. I start when you're trying to go and build our community together. There's a lot of trauma. And I think people, when they hold on to the truth and understanding of some certain scriptures, they then put trauma on people. Is that the best way I can say it?
Yeah.
And the person wouldn't say he's in a cult, but he's definitely in a cult.
All right, we got more with Brandon T. Jackson. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's EJ, NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren Roques is hanging with us as well. We're still kicking it with Brandon T. Jackson, actor. You've seen him in a bunch of films, from Lottery Ticket to Big Mama's House. And now he's in a new series on BET Plus called Weber's The Family Business New Orleans. Now, she asked about, your wife, and, there's a video of online talk about you re-dating your wife.
Yeah. Well, it was your ex-wife, technically.
And I met your wife, I think, once or twice before.
You have.
That's why I was trying to figure out where y'all are.
Yeah, did y'all figure that out?
Are we back together? Are we, babe? No, I'm joking.
You calling her babe? That's y'all locked in.
Listen, what's funny? We try to keep everything very private now because people can just get in the way. But we definitely are a family, and we definitely are. We love each other very much. And I would say that for me, I feel like that I didn't give her the best version of myself. I would say that.
Wow, that's very interesting to hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm very proud of you to hear you say that. I
Yeah,
think that's
so-
accountability is hard sometimes.
Yeah, you got to be accountable. I wasn't the best husband, and not because I was just gone. I wasn't the guy she met. You know what I mean? I was Ahmak Badak. I don't know what my name was at the time.
So you was like Martin with the robe on, and you grew your dreads out.
It was. That's not who she met. So it's like we can't eat this, we can't do that. You gotta sit down and all the submissive stuff. It's like women and men submit to love. I've learned we got to submit to love, and love is what's the key. And when I say that is selfless sacrifice. That's love. When you don't want to do something and you do it because you love that person, I think that's the lesson I've learned, and I'm still learning, because sometimes I'm very generous, but I'm not selfless. You know what I mean?
How'd you get back to Brandon?
Some prayers, my mama. Jesus, bring him out, Jesus.
What did God say? Like, I'm really interested.
He said,
in that.
I went to the mountaintop and I seen it. I seen the light. I seen the whole thing. I was in the Holy Land, and God spoke to me on the mountaintop. And you know what he said to me? He said, "Get back to work. Get back to work." That's what he said. Go back to work. I was done. You know what I mean?
And you do work, man, acting.
Yes, and I do the whole thing. So he said, "Get back to work," and I felt it, and I was like, "Okay, it's time." You know what I mean? And it is cool because now I know my source. You know what I mean?
What did God say to you that made you step away then?
He just ripped everything from me, just as fast as he gave it to me. Now think about this: I did 3 minutes Laugh Factory, right, and became. Road Bounce was my first audition. Got an agent at CAA, right? From one, it was a miracle the fact that I made it, because they was coming to see another comic at the time, and then they were like, "What, you killed that set. You got a standing ovation. Here's our card." I'm like, "What's CAA agency?" And they know what CAA was. You know what I mean? CAA, right?
Yeah.
CAA.
At the time, and then all my agents got me too, so it's ridiculous. But that's another story. Now, I'm at Buckwall. Shout out to them. But I'm saying back in the day, that was the start of like the way the cosmic stuff happened, where I got moved to this, to that, and then it happened so fast. And it was like cosmic. It was like, okay, boom. Now you got audition for Road Bounce. Now you got that movie. Now you go to Wildin' Out. Nick Cannon is showing you Wildin' Out on the set of Road Bounce. Now you on that. Then you get an audition for Tropic Thunder. You don't get the part. Then they call you back, and then you get the part. You know what I mean? It was always like that.
I remember on Club Shay Shay, Cat Williams said you only became successful after dressing like a woman.
Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him.
I mean, it's the whole women dress thing. It's so hilarious that this conversation that never leaves the internet, by the way. I'm gonna give y'all a soundbite. I'll come here and give y'all soundbite. The cool thing about Cat Williams, he has a cool way of getting people to listen. He has a really strategic way of saying things that make people go, is that true? He has a cool way of selling tickets doing that. He sold so many tickets. He sold my tickets with that. For real. When he said that, my whole tour was sold out. I was like, thanks, Cat. So it's kind of like one of those things where the whole dress thing, I'm so partial to how you look at things. You have this era. I'm just gonna give you the history. Martin Lawrence, Miss Doubtfire, all this stuff in the 90s where there was no internet. Everybody was blind to it, right? And then after that era, you have Dave Chappelle comes out on Oprah and says this thing. That was the start of it. Saying,
okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
I never thought about it.
No one knew the conspiracies or whatever it is about this. Now think about it. A kid growing up in the 90s, right? Brandon T. Jackson watching everything. I'm watching Shanae. I'm watching Martin. I'm watching everything.
Right. Larry Johnson, Mama Ma.
Yeah. It was no internet.
Fox, Wanda.
There was no internet.
Yeah.
So you look at, you have this knowledge of these things, You know, you're looking at it, if there was something wrong, why don't we as men come to that person and say, hey man, look, you should do some research on this. I believe this is a dark energy with that. You know what I mean? Cat never did that. I respect him very much, but he never mentored. And that's why the mentorship in our community, especially with black men, we just want to say things in the media instead of calling somebody up. So is your intention to really save me and help? Or is your intention to bash my brand so you can look better? Because when Martin came to me and said, play in the movie, I was like, yes, I'm 25. You can pay me $3 million to work with Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? He had this big ring. He's eating steak. I'm like, I want, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're 25. I did that movie at 24, fresh off Tropic Thunder. So it's like, no one's thinking about any of that stuff. So if that was the case, because he said on the interview, exact words was, he said, y'all don't want me, y'all want Brandon T. Jackson, right? And I'm looking at him on that, I'm like, so wait, you knew they were going to come for me, and you told them to kind of, you tipped them and say, y'all need to go get Brandon T. Jackson. Mm-hmm. So was that kind of pimping me out to the Illuminati, or was it in his mind, or what?
Do you feel like comedians wearing the dress as Illuminati, though?
No, I'm saying that's what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think, though?
What do I feel? I feel that was it? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's Miss Doubtfire Illuminati. It's like
no.
So when it's black, is it like I don't know when it's us. It's Illuminati, but when it's white people, it's comedy.
To your point, I'm older than you. I'm 46, but when I was younger, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too.
I never cried. Nothing else ever crossed my mind. Not even gay. Like not even gay. It just was. I just thought it was funny.
I feel like when I moved to LA is when I started hearing that, like black men wear dresses, whatever, and I was like, what? I just thought it was funny too.
I see both points. To the defense, in our dramatic arts doing history, we never had those type of that came from Greek and Roman, Greco-Roman. You know what I mean? So if you say you're going to be pro-black and pro-this, and this is what we are, this is what we do, that was never our art form, doing that. As I can study when I study ancient art, ancient folktales, ancient storytelling, we never did that as far as I know. So when people say, hey, look, that is a Greek-Roman situation, that's an argument there, because we probably learned it from them. So if you're saying this is how our nationality and what we do and we're sticking together, then there's other nationality that say we're Americans and this is just art. So I just say this: people think that I think I said this in one interview that the dress ruined. I think they said.
I saw you said that. You said your career went downhill after Big Mama's House. You believe it was cursed because nothing went right since then, since you wore the dress.
And that's but you gotta look at it. That's also my mind was in a certain place too. So I would say when I strayed away from my principles is when things got bad.
Gotcha.
On my personal life, you can't blame. That's what I'm saying. You can't blame your agent. You know what I mean, or whatever. People like to blame Hollywood. You know what I mean? It's not Hollywood. It's what you do with the power. I mean, once I learned that, I'm like, it's no Hollywood. To me, it's no invisible ghost that's trying to. It's like God, universe, whatever you want to call it. I say Most High gives you a choice to go down these pathways to learn. And I don't really believe there's any wrong choices. I believe that you're learning a lesson that you have to go to get to where the Most High wants you to be, to learn as a human. Because we're still learning. We don't know the extent of God's love. And we don't know the extent of his judgment. We just don't know. So if you have these lessons you're learning, I know I would never do it again.
I want to ask you, you said you mentioned your brothers and your father. What did they say when you put on the dress?
I mean, no one said anything. No one said nothing until Cat Williams said something.
And that's my point. So I'm wondering, did it bother you? It never bothered you until somebody said something about it. Because that's the most fascinating thing to me.
Trying to say.
When people have no problem with something, your conscience is fine with it, your spirit is cool with it, but then as soon as somebody else says something, now you like,
it's an issue now.
Yeah, why?
Well, it wasn't just that. It was more so. I stayed in Atlanta for like 8 months after that, just doing music. I lost my mind on that movie. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? I think it definitely was something that wasn't right on that movie, I would say. Spiritually. I would say that.
All right, we got more with Brandon T. Jackson. When we come back, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Loren Roques is hanging with us as well. We're still kicking it with actor Brandon T. Jackson. Charlamagne?
I wonder, right? I've seen you reference the scripture Deuteronomy 22:5, and you said that's
Deuteronomy?
Yeah, it states a woman shall not wear a man's garment, nor shall a man put on a woman's clothing. For anyone who does such things is an abomination to the Lord, your God.
According to scripture, yeah. According to scripture.
So why didn't it hurt other people? Other people's careers were fine.
No, I'm saying that when I quote that? You saying why didn't that hurt?
You said this on Comedy Hype, yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying, but why didn't other people put the dress on? It didn't hurt their careers. So why do you think God cursed you?
I mean, that's an old song, but I believe I curse myself with when it comes down to not following. I'll tell you this: if you don't follow the ways, for me, if I don't follow the ways of the Most High, I already tried it.
I believe you.
I'm saying my went down. You know what I mean?
He said, I know one thing.
I'm not gonna test that anymore. But I would say I can't say it. I can't say what God. That's what I said. We don't know God's grace and His love for other people. I can't say.
You just know what He told you to do, and
He never told me not to wear a dress. You know what I mean? Not like that. He never said that. He never told me not to work with Martin. But what I would say is that once I learned that scripture. That's when I started to realize, was it this? And I think I was doing a lot of pre-interviews while learning scripture, and I think I was talking too much on the internet without getting full knowledge of the things. Maybe it was that. Maybe it wasn't. But I would say this. I would say that experience brought me to a place where I got closer with God to understand His mercies. I know His mercies and I know His judgment for me. I mean, I've seen some people sniff cocaine and go up. I mean, you know. I
have a question now because it seems like you're in a more restored place.
Yeah, He restored my soul, right?
Yeah, I mean, it gives that. It feels like you kind of working through things or have worked through things. Have you had a conversation with Cat Williams at this point about the stuff that was said, or
I've been trying to have he keep running around the internet. I can't get Cat. Call me, like it's easy. It's not.
Were y'all cool before?
I've always been a fan of Cat. They said never meet your heroes. I've always been a fan. I love Cat Williams. Wow. Like, it hurts me to hear him say these are my mentors. You know what I mean?
So he was a mentor before?
No, in the media. Like, these are my comedic mentors. I'm studying these guys.
These are people you looking up to.
I just wonder why you, though. Why were you
Me too. My mom like, why Cat always talking about you? I'm like, Mom, I don't know.
Everybody. Cat went at everybody, didn't he?
He did, but he been talking about me for years. Like, it's been since I was like 23, 24.
You said it's been like 20 some years, right?
He keep going with it. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know, man. But I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Cat Williams just to be like, well, what's the problem? You know what I mean? If whatever his reason is like, I really don't care, but I really want to know, like, why you keep talking. What is the social media allure of me? Like, talk about somebody else.
You think if the Percy Jackson franchise would have went a different way, you think things would have been different for you? Because everybody was saying that was supposed to be like the next Harry Potter franchise, and
I mean,
you see what it did. Harry Potter did for Daniel Radcliffe. Like, what you think that would have been the same for you?
I don't know. I had fun. We did that in Vancouver, and we had a good time. I mean, I love my path. My path is dope. Like, the comeback kid, that's who wants to watch somebody on top all the time? Michael B. Jordan always got muscles. You know what I mean? I love it. I mean, I don't have muscles all the time. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I even Jonathan Majors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's coming back and doing his resilience. And it's all about what story. I believe we actually write our stories too. I believe subconsciously we co-write with God. Personally, this is I'm not saying this. I want none of y'all people to hit me up like, God, that ain't the Bible. But I would say that we're co-creators with our decision making to learn the best thing. I think I think subconsciously I wrote this story. You know, I don't like to. I mean, it's not fun to watch somebody. The hero got it, the flawed hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm the flawed hero. I might get drunk sometimes. I wore a dress and got mad and got on the internet and said everyone's going to hell, and then, you know what I mean, to come back with a #1 TV show. That's a cool ass story.
I agree. And I mean, it's good to see you back in a mentally healthy, emotionally sound space. I think so anyway. I think it's dope. And that's why I don't even really want to talk to you no more, because I really want to see your stand up. Because I feel like all the answers are in the stand up, and then we can have a deeper conversation.
Yeah, it's funny because it's drama. And I'm funny. I'm not really. I was talking to my agent about this. I'm funny in a drama. If you notice everything I've done that was like, I mean, honestly, I'm not supposed to say this, but I don't care. I don't think Big Mama's House is a good movie. I think it's a horrible movie, personally.
To be honest with you, I don't even remember Big Mama's
Exactly.
House.
I remember it. Why do you think it's a horrible movie?
It's a good movie.
Well, why?
Because when you have a Tropic Thunder palette, no offense, when you're around those dudes that are writing like Danny McBride, Justin Theroux, they writing the highest octane of high level satire of Mel Brooks. When you study comedy, slapstick, I don't like slapstick. I'm not good
at
at
it. Low bar comedy, like it was like easy punchlines.
I'm not a slapstick artist. I'm funny in a drama. You know who the best was? That was Eddie. He was always funny in dramas. Beverly Hills Cop is a drama. Martin does better, and actually both. He does great with slapstick because his whole show was slapstick. But Martin's
one of the best physical comedians ever.
Yeah, physical comedians, but he can do both. Bad Boys is a drama.
Life was a drama.
Life was a drama.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Big Mama's slapstick. It's not challenging. It's phoning it in, getting a check, dressing up. But now with this film I have with Family Business, people are like, man, you acting this. I'm like, it's good. I didn't know you can do drama. I'm like, drama's easy. Comedy's hard. So I think I'm the king of dramedy, I would say. I can do both. I can do drama, comedy, you know what I mean? Very evenly.
How did all of this, though, like the stuff that you went through, and then once you're healed, like then you come back to acting with like Family Business, what are you channeling from all of this in your role now? Because I think in this role, I was more surprised to see you be like...
Serious?
The bad guy, like not the bad, but like there's like guns, and it's like I don't know. You were just always so clean to me in like a lot of the work that you did.
I'm more edgy now.
Yeah, like, and so how are you channeling that, or is that even a thing in the Family Business New Orleans?
You know, it's funny because I'm channeling my father. That energy that is really not mine. It's really my dad's energy because I grew up pretty cool. You know, I didn't really have. I'm not gonna be like I grew up nice, but we also grew up running businesses in Detroit. The church was over here. The shoe store was across the street. I had to watch the shoe store. I had to shine the shoes. I had to watch the register. So I grew up in the family business. I'm channeling that. The white side you see is my West Bloomfield, all white neighborhood. I got both. You know what I mean? That's why my jacket probably look like this. I'm a variation of things. You know what I mean?
Well, we look forward to seeing you in Carl Weber's The Family Business, and also when your special come back up, so we can talk about that special.
I would love to.
Send it to me, man. I want to watch it.
I'm listen, and I'm. It's fine. You can give me your honest opinion. I screened it for a lot of people, and it got in a lot of festivals. And my agent said don't put it in the festivals because we want to present it a certain way. But it got a lot of good reviews from a lot of people that watched it. So I don't know.
I like seeing people process their traumas through comedy.
Yeah, my next one's Classy Rebel. I wanna talk about the world, man. I'm just tired of the viewpoints of politics and all this. I'm gonna go a little political in this next one.
I remember you said you hate the fake woke. Oh,
people. I hate the fake woke movement. I hate fake revolutions.
Yeah.
Like if we gonna do it, let's do it. I don't do fake because I was ready. I was the only one ready to really ride. That's why I was ready to go, y'all. I created my own currency. We was going and nobody came. I was the only one.
He's so ready for revolution.
You had your own currency.
Yeah, we had a whole thing.
A cryptocurrency?
No, it wasn't crypto. It actually could still work if you do it right.
But what was it?
It was called Love Notes. You remember that? Love Notes.
Oh, like Usher bucks?
No. It's not like Usher bucks.
Where do you spend them?
Well, the infrastructure for it wasn't gonna. It actually would stimulate the American economy and our own economy at the same time. So it was more of a coupon system that paid things forward for people that created an economy. It was called Love Notes. It was selfless sacrifice of Love Notes. You can pay things forward, and it had a little card and everything. I got the whole financial system to help to back me and everything, and then
nobody showed up.
I would pay to listen to a phone conversation between you and Terrence Howard. I know you told Terrence that. Terrence, I got the math for that, man.
You do.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, it's Brandon T. Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So I wanted to update. We talked about Diddy's his team accusing CNN of destroying the original video footage of that 2016 Cassie video. Mm-hmm. So they were in court. And things are getting started with that. He was in a pretrial hearing, and the prosecutors are saying that is not true. So a judge asked the prosecution if they had the original security video, and the assistant United States attorney revealed that the feds have the CNN version, but they also have a recording of the original video footage. Now, Puff's team is still standing on business. They're saying no. Well, from what we understand, they do not have the original. All they have is this altered, sped up, whatever. So the judge shot back and came with the possible solution of like slowing down the video that they're alleging CNN has, to put it in the right sequence, And this judge is urging Diddy's attorneys and federal prosecutors to come to a compromise on it because they're taking too much time arguing over this video that the feds are saying, hey, we have.
Can I ask you a real question?
Yes.
Why does this video matter if that's not what he's being charged with?
I think that it matters because the prosecutors are still trying to get it put in as evidence because they want to use this video to show he's this violent man who doesn't care about any consequences. This is what he would do in the Intercontinental, a major hotel, on camera, and then he allegedly paid to cover it up. Like, it would, even if it would play to that whole thing, like, you know, he's this big bad guy who does this, you know. So it's a big grab for evidence.
I can't think of anybody who probably hasn't seen that video, but boy, they put a lot of attention on that video this weekend.
Yeah.
And for the people who didn't see it,
they see it now.
The Light Diddy's team shined on that video this weekend
100%.
with this foolishness.
It's gonna be hard to find jurors that haven't seen it, in my opinion. So that's the update there, and we'll keep you posted because things are about to get moving, I believe, soon. So switching gears, Clarissa Shields. So you guys remember there was a story that broke that Clarissa had been suspended because she was supposedly smoking marijuana.
Yep.
Well, the suspension has been lifted. She tweeted and said, or she wrote on X and said, officially unsuspended, but y'all a little quiet. Y'all was real loud about me supposedly smoking marijuana and being suspended. No worries. And still an undisputed heavyweight champ. I have the order to prove it. About to go live on Instagram right now. So she wanted to let that be known. Go ahead. Somebody said
I was gonna say happy birthday to her. Today's her birthday too.
Happy birthday. I didn't know it was her birthday.
Today's Clarissa Shields' birthday.
Okay, Envy keeping up like Papoose.
Ow!
Hey, yo.
Don't be over here yelling like that. What was that?
I don't know.
I'm so confused. What just happened?
I don't know.
I thought she was celebrating. She had a party in Atlanta, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I saw something online. She had like a, I think it was like a throwback party in Atlanta or something like that. But USA Today is saying that she still faces possible enforcement action in Michigan, even though the suspension was dissolved Friday. And now this is according to that same order that she's saying she was issued by the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission, which regulates boxing. But
I guess it's based on the sports you play, so I'm sure that's the sports rules. But I mean, damn, weed is legal in Michigan for recreational and medical.
Talk about
what
it.
if she's smoking it for medical reasons?
But in any sports, it's not allowed, and we've seen it with track stars, we've seen it in Olympics. NBA does
loosened up their restrictions.
I think NFL as well.
And then to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know if it's the same weed that I smoke, but I'm not trying to smoke and box. Like, yo, like, that don't slow you down. I'll be in there dying laughing. Like, yo, what are we doing? Like, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
why are we doing this?
She doesn't smoke though. It was something that caused her to test
yeah,
positive.
I was about to say, and she doubles down on like she has nothing to do with any marijuana whatsoever. But she did come out and say like what the.
Like why she tested positive for, and so what was positive, like THC level, or what was that? Like the terpenes, like what was?
Yeah, I don't even. What is a terpene?
So those are the different like percentages, like in weed, like it's different terpenes. So terpenes is what it is. It's like what makes it sativa, and is different levels. What makes it indica and sativa? One gives you energy. The other one, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So certain things.
I'm going to get the specifics on that because I don't really know all of that, but I will get it because I remember she talked to Tamron Hall about this as well.
And I thought I read something about it. If she was around somebody or a place that was smoking, it could have been in her hair or something that she was. But then when she did it, where they actually took it out her system, it showed that it was not there at all.
Yeah, because originally the reports are that she denied using marijuana and said that the test only showed trace amounts. So I don't know if that comes from her being around somebody or not. But
I'm not an expert.
Trace amounts
it
can be.
I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna come back to that, but I just want to make sure that we put that out there because they were really loud about my girl being taken out.
But they never apologize when something is proven wrong. Like when they're proven wrong, nobody ever apologizes. Crazy.
Well, we're here and we gonna do it for her. Not apologize, but we gonna make sure that people know what's happening.
No, I know. I'm just saying they don't never apologize when when things are proven to be wrong.
Well, we gotta wrap it up. I can't go to the next one right
You got one more quickly because this is a quick one.
It's not quick though.
Hold it, Loren.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold it until the next hour because this is from Angie Stone's funeral. Remember that happened over the weekend. Tyler Perry took some time to. I think he did what needs to be done. You talk about people be loud about the wrong stuff. He got loud about some money that is owed to Angie Stone, which she actually talked about before her passing too. So we are gonna get into all of that as well.
All right. Well, thank you. The latest with Loren. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, let's talk doo-doo and diamonds, man. Okay? We need Jathan Gilder of Houston, Texas to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Donkey of the day. Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day. I ain't trying to be Donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard. Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey today for Monday, March 17th goes to 32-year-old Jathan Gilder of Houston, Texas. Now, full disclosure, this story happened a couple of weeks ago, but the reason I'm bringing this up now is because I need an update. Okay, I need to know what happened to these $769,000 earrings that Jathan allegedly robbed from Tiffany & Company jewelry. Now, let the record show this story happened in Florida. Orlando to be exact, but since Jathan isn't from Florida, I'm not going to put this on y'all, Sunshine State, but just know Jathan was down there for just a little while, and he participated in some Florida foolishness, okay? Now, according to an arrest affidavit reviewed by CBS News, Jathan pretended to represent a professional basketball player, okay? He went in there cosplaying as Rich Paul, and he told staff that his name was Sean, and he was negotiating a sale on behalf of a player on the Orlando Magic basketball team. By the way, he picked the right team, because I guarantee you, people in Orlando can't name more than one player on the Magic, okay? I know Paulo Banchero. Better not say his name too loud because Trump will try to have him deported. I know Contavious Caldwell Pope, but that's because he played for the Lakers and Nuggets and won rings for both. I believe Cole Anthony plays for the Magic. And the white dude who's been winning the dunk contest the last few years, he's on the Magic this year too, but he don't count because they just stick him on the roster so he can participate in the dunk contest.
He's not all the way on the team. He's on the team like
a little bit. Just when it's around All-Star weekend.
There you go.
Yes. So if you're going to say you represent a player on an NBA team, the Magic is a safe bet. Okay, won't be too many questions asked. Where did the story go from there, though? Well, let's go to Fox 35 Orlando for the report, please.
Here is the x-ray. You're looking at just over 13 carats of diamonds inside Jathan Gilder's stomach. That's almost $800,000. Video shows the 32-year-old checking out the Tiffany & Co. jewels at the Mall of Millennia Wednesday before snatching 2 pairs of earrings and booking it. This employee was reportedly injured trying to stop him from leaving the store. OPD says he made it to a car and was headed for Texas when FHP arrested him in Washington County. That's when troopers say he swallowed the stolen goods. From swipes to smash and grabs, records show Gilder has been arrested multiple times for theft. Rings to Rolexes, the target always expensive jewelry.
This man really tried to turn himself into a human safe deposit box, okay? Jathan, this isn't what the kids have in mind when they say you ate that, okay? This man swallowed a pair of $769,000 earrings. Look, I don't understand why people go this hard pretending, okay? If you're going to go out of your way to pretend to be someone who represents an NBA player, come up with this elaborate scheme, know where you're going, know what you're going to say when you get there. If you can do all of that, then you can go fill out a job application. Okay, you can come up with a business plan. As I've said to you all a million times, there is no right way to do the wrong thing. And if you can spend time and energy on doing something wrong, then you can spend time and energy on doing something right. It's that simple for me. Okay, it's one thing to just be a lazy bum with no drive, but it's another to have the drive but spend that time doing something dumb. Now, the reason I'm bringing this story up again is because I need to know how it ended. Okay, yeah. I know he was charged with grand theft in the first degree and robbery with a mask. I know he was charged in a near identical robbery from a Tiffany & Company store back in 2022. I know he is being held on 48 separate failure to appear warrants. But how did this story end? See, wise elders in my life have told me in regards to trouble, this too shall pass. And that applies to your bowels as well. Okay, see, there is no such thing as a successful crime when your escape plan involves digestion. When a man turns himself into a walking, talking treasure chest by swallowing over $700,000 in jewelry, you just have to wait for nature to take his course. And I got questions. Who was the detective assigned to this case that had to wait to collect the evidence? Do the earrings go back to Tiffany's, and can you completely wash fecal matter off diamonds? If I see those diamonds in the case and say those diamonds are guess what? Whether I know it or not, I mean that literally. Okay, digging through this man's feces to collect this evidence is the worst treasure hunt ever. Will these diamonds cut this man's bunkie when he poops them out? Will Tiffany's get their merchandise back and label it lightly used? In prison, will his nickname be Little Jewelry Box or Bling Bling Butt? And if he doesn't tell other inmates those diamonds not in him anymore, how many inmates gonna wanna go on a treasure hunt of their own? As if they need another reason to get in your ass in jail. I have so many questions that need answers, and I will be here patiently waiting on updates. In the meantime, please give Jathan Gilder the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
It's never that serious, but I do have questions. Update me, please.
Well, I don't know if you realize, but people can swallow a lot of things and it actually poops out.
I know this.
In my in my book, Real Life, Real Love, we talk about the time my daughter ate a penny, and I had to do the same thing. She pooped out like 9, she pooped. So every time you poop, you got to go through the pamper, and I had to go through each pamper to see if I found that penny.
But that's your daughter.
And after the 11th time, I found that penny. But when I called the doctor to see if she would actually pass it, they were like, yeah, people pass all types of stuff. Like, people have passed nails, people have passed dollars, people have passed coins, people have passed diamonds.
But that's your daughter who swallowed a penny, I'm sure by accident. This is a grown-ass man who went to go swallow diamonds on purpose.
You wouldn't fish it out?
I got questions. I want to know how it ended. There's more to the story.
$700,000.
I'm saying $700,000.
Yeah, all right. I'll be a surgeon that day. And if it ain't coming out, we're gonna open his stomach. What's up?
Well, I don't know if you could open his stomach. Well, I guess you can. Huh?
It'd probably be easier to let it come out the butt than to go in his stomach.
Nah, let it out the butt.
Yeah.
They probably give him all types of laxatives and just let it.
You just wait there by the hole? Would you wait by the hole?
Well, you can't. He can't go in the toilet. You gotta.
Yeah, you gotta wait by the hole. Would you? I'm saying, would you? I'm asking you a simple question. Up. Would you wait by the hole?
No, I wouldn't wait by the hole.
You would?
What? Well, if I had to get the $700,000.
You gotta wait by the hole.
What position you have your legs up, spread them. Let's get it.
I don't want to say
put on the goggles, put a hazmat suit. Come on,
you gonna catch it? You gonna catch it?
Right? What are you talking about? That's $700,000 now.
Would you?
No, I'm doing okay in life. I'm doing great, actually.
I'm doing great as well, and I'm doing great as well, and I'm gonna still make sure I get that down. I don't care who ass is in.
I'm cool.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day. Let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you need to ask your significant other for permission before changing something about your appearance? Now, this conversation comes if you haven't seen Jess lately. Jess has the short do.
Period.
Did you have to have a conversation with your man about that? Chris, did you and Chris have to have the conversation?
I mean, I absolutely told him I was cutting my hair. Yeah, I told him. But he's never been with me when my hair is short or whatever. So I showed him, like, this is how I look when my hair is short. And I want to get it shorter. Because I plan to cut my real hair. But I'm going to get this wig just to see, how you like it. He loves it.
Okay.
Loves it. Loves the Tony Braxton. Like, what's good?
Now, the switch sides. Now, if he wants to change something on himself, does he have to have a conversation with you?
Crazy, absolutely. But I remember he didn't. In the beginning of our relationship, this man cut his mustache off and didn't tell me. And I just walked in and I was like, yo, what is going on? And you're never going to be able to beat the allegations that you're not Brittany Griner. What are we doing?
Jesus Christ.
I swear, yo, he cut his mustache off. I'm like, yo, please. I love facial hair, so I'm like, come on, man.
800-585-1051. Do you need to ask your significant other for permission before changing something about your appearance? Let's open up the phone lines. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Turn this TV off. Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're asking 800-585-1051. Do you need to ask your significant other for permission before changing something about your appearance? Now, we asked Jess this. Jess came in with short hair, and I was wondering, did you have a conversation with your man first? And you said absolutely positively.
Absolutely did, because I just feel like something like this is the big chop. Although it's not my real hair, it's still like going from long hair to short hair. That's the drastic difference. So you want to definitely if you're not asking if it's okay, asking for permission or whatever, you still put it in the ear like, yo, look, this what I'm gonna be doing.
What if he said no? He don't want you to do that if you don't like it.
I'd have found something else. I mean, I look good in any style. So
okay, talk that talk.
Yeah, I'd have found something else for sure. But he would have had to eventually see me with my short hair because, that's something that I like. It's sexy on me. And, it gives very much. So, but he ain't had no problem with it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Me and my wife, we have those conversations. If I want to cut my hair or do something crazy, or when I grew a beard, she want to know. She want to see how it would look. So, I do it for her. So, I want her to be happy with it.
You can't come in the house with no hair on your face, Envy.
No,
don't do that.
Don't just cut it all over.
You're gonna come here with a black eye the next day. Like,
Now, I mean, do we ask Charlamagne? Because he ain't got no hair, but Charlamagne?
I mean, I don't know if permission is the right word, but I think what we want from our significant other is approval. We want to know if they will like it, you know what I mean? But whatever you do to your appearance, you're doing for you. And you're doing it because, you want the person who finds you more attractive, finds you attractive to find you even more attractive. So, yes, I would ask my wife what she thinks if I'm about to make a decision about something appearance-wise.
Hello, who's this?
You're Envy. You know the vibes is Mello.
Mello, what's up, Mello?
Life is amazing. It is what it should be. LL Cool, babe. Jess Hilarious. Uncle Charlotte. How y'all feeling this morning?
Peace.
Talk to us. What's your thoughts, Mello?
I'm not even going to hold you. This is going to come as a shock. You know what I mean? But respectfully, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to consult my girl before I do anything. Because respectfully, there's very few things that my girl can do that's going to make her look ugly.
Right.
But I'm not going to hold you. If I shave this beard, she going to love me for my personality. Word.
Damn.
Well, how long you had a beard, Mello?
Nah, it's been 11 months. It's about to be a year next month. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Y'all knew. Okay, all right. So she don't know you without the beard.
Yeah, I mean, she's seen pictures. I don't think they that bad. But I'm a little medium ugly, maybe a little medium well. It is what it is. I take accountability.
But you know who you are, so that's also sexy too. Like you already know what's up, what you can and can't do.
Yo, Jess, you better stop flirting with me on this
Oh my God, I'm just telling you, Mello.
No, stop it. You dropped the voice on me, like, come on now.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you know you look ugly without a beard.
Get my hopes up.
Mello, goodbye.
Some people would look crazy without a beard. Like, can you imagine James Harden without a beard? No, you can't.
He still look like he drowning in his beard, though. I hate when it start like above the nose.
Above the nose?
Yeah.
He probably ain't got no choice.
Too much. That's too much.
If you shave that beard, you be like, please put a mask on.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jody.
Hey, good morning, Mama.
Hi, Charity.
Good morning.
Now, we're talking 800-585-1051. Do you talk to your significant other before you change your appearance?
I think it's a conversation that you should have. If it's like a change that you've had while you were with them, I think it's all right. But if it's a big change, I think you do need to have that conversation. I don't think it's like it shouldn't be like that you have to have their approval, but I think it should be a conversation.
Okay. Thank you, Mama. Let's go to
you're welcome.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. It's Lynn.
Hey, Lynn. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to be on the radio with you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We're asking about permission. Do you ask your significant other's permission before you change an appearance? Something about yourself, hair, whatever?
I mean, I don't think I want to ask for permission. I do think that it's important to have the conversation, see what their opinion is, consider their opinion, but also, I think my decision, but it would just be nice to hear what you have to say.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks,
now.
boo.
800-585-1051. Do you need to ask your significant other for permission before changing something about your appearance? Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're asking, do you need to ask your significant other for permission before changing something about your appearance?
I do wonder if it's permission or is it approval?
It's more approval.
Yeah, it's more approval. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Approval.
Like, you're not asking for permission because you're going to probably do what you want to do anyway if she gives you the approval or if he gives you the approval. You just want them to see what they think about it.
Not necessarily. Like, if you have a beard and you want to cut your beard and your wife goes, no.
Your wife like, nah, you know, you look ugly with a beard. You like, damn.
In some cases, it is permission because, yeah, like when Chris cut his mustache and didn't tell me.
You put him on timeout?
What? Yes. I'm like, no, what is happening? No. I love facial hair, so no, please never do that again.
Damn.
Like, and he was like, all right, that's cool, I got you. But I wanted to start fresh. Like, I wanted to, start fresh before me.
Damn.
Don't do that. So yeah.
Hello, who's this?
This is Dolly from Brooklyn.
What's up, Dolly? Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We're asking, do you need to ask your significant other for approval before changing something about your appearance?
If you're in a marriage, then I say you can consider their like feelings about it. However, it's your body, it's your hair, it's whatever. Like, you can do what you want. Like, I'm gonna hear you out and hear how you feel about it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do for myself.
Okay.
Okay. With that said, what if I don't like it?
Then that's your business. Pay for me to change it.
She sounds like
if
somebody.
you want the
ain't
butt a
married.
little bigger, pay for it to get bigger. If you
Nah,
want
see,
them to
ain't
take
nobody
some out,
doing
pay
all
for
that.
it.
See, how you go from hair to BBLs?
Then you get what you get and you don't get upset.
You got a boyfriend?
I have a husband.
Oh, you got a husband. Congratulations. How miserable is he?
Yo,
No, I'm just
stupid.
kidding.
Thank you, Mama. Stupid. Hello, who's this?
This is Missy from Miami Gardens.
Hey, Missy. Now, we're asking if you want to change something about your parents. Do you let your significant other know?
Okay, would I let him know? Yes. Am I asking for permission? No. But I would take his thoughts in consideration, and if it's something that I really want to do, then
So if
I
you
think I should be able to do it.
So if you wanted to get a baldy, let's say you just wanted to shave it all off, you wouldn't told you just gonna do it regardless?
Okay, so you asked the wrong person that question because I wear a low boy cut already.
Oh my, damn, my bad.
And I had that too.
Damn.
Yeah.
You had a baldy?
I had a one.
Well, I had it for
I
like
had my head
15
cut
years.
real
I
low.
had to go
I
back
had my
and
head
forth,
cut real
you
low.
know?
Thank you.
So yeah, sometimes I do wear the bald head and it's blonde, and I've been
Right.
like compliments. So sometimes I throw a wig on it.
That's
You know,
right.
it's part of the accessory. You know how I feel and what works with the outfit.
Okay. So you
gotta have the perfect head for it, and I have the perfect head for that.
So you had
I
a
used to-
Caesar.
the Amber Rose, like what she
What
got.
made you
Like,
get
I
a
had
Caesar?
that.
You just like, I don't want to try
I just wanted to. I wanted to get it. I had it. This was when I was with Rome, and I was pregnant too,
Mm-hmm.
and I had it, and I still was cold on them. I had the boosie fade. I used to play with the colors with it, like all that. Had the waves when it grow back, and I had the waves popping. Like I had every haircut.
So you did the waves with the do rag and all that? And
All
you had
that. What? Yes. I used to have, Bow Wow asked me to wear one of his do-rags. Like, when he first came out with it, he was like, yo, be my ambassador. I'm like, nah, it was all men. For real.
But what's the moral of the story?
Consult with your partner.
There you
Like,
go.
you know, it is what it is. And maybe it's not permission for everyone, but sometimes that's what it gives too. It gives permission, but it definitely gives approval. Like, you want the approval of the person that you love.
There you go. All right. Well, we got the latest with Loren coming up.
We talking about me. Gary Owen took a little shot at me. So
You took a shot at him first.
I actually did it, and that's your problem. Okay, so we gonna talk about it.
You like white guys? What happened?
I think I gotta say no. I don't like white. It's a whole thing, Jesse.
All right, we'll get into it.
I don't
then.
like white guys though.
Oh
That
my
don't mean I
God.
don't
Oh my
like
God.
Gary
Whoa.
Owen.
A white
Like,
guy
oh
signed
my
your
God.
check, Loren.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Lauren LaRosa.
Sometimes you have facts, sometimes you have details, sometimes you have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, guys. So Gary Owen over the weekend posted a video. He was upset about a quick comment that I made up here.
You threw a
He
shot
had
at him.
smoke for you.
Yes.
He had smoke for you, Lauren.
Smoke or snow?
Damn.
Wow.
See, more shots.
That was more to you, not to him. To you, because you trying to be funny right
That
now.
don't offend me.
And let's take a listen to what Gary had to say.
They brought up the Kendrick Lamar thing. I'm listening to it, and all of a sudden, the girl that fills in for Jess Hilarious, they said, Kendrick has never really said who he's talking about. Andrew's like, how do we even know Kendrick was talking about me? And Andrew was like, Kendrick's fans were really coming at him. And when Kendrick said, run up on your ops, Andrew was like, in his mind, Kendrick gave the okay to run up on Andrew and his family. Now, Envy, Charlamagne, and Schultz was like, we don't even know who Kendrick was talking about. He could have been talking about Gary Owen. And literally, the girl goes, ain't nobody checking for Gary Owen. Wow. I tell you, this girl, I can't remember her name. I don't know what her issue with me is. And I'm like, well, I just did 12 shows in Baltimore. somebody check it for me.
Word.
In her mind, I'm not a real celeb. I bet you in her mind, if she was booking the show, she wouldn't have me on.
That's
Deep
true.
down, she don't like me.
Wow, you did throw a shot at him
that is
first.
true.
That was a nasty shot. Gary O ain't do nothing bad
You have
to you.
said,
though.
why is he on the schedule? I've
did.
seen that before.
I heard it.
And you said when you worked at TMZ,
lie.
y'all never wanted to send cameras
That
for
is
him.
not
I heard that
true.
too. I heard that too.
Stop, because you're gonna make him go live on Instagram and be upset about nothing.
I'm just telling you what
He should.
Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen to what I actually said about Gary. Okay,
How we
well,
know you wasn't talking about Gary Owens? That's the
That's a
other
good
thing.
point.
First of all, ain't nobody.
We don't know.
That's a good
Wow.
point.
That was worse. That actually sounded worse than what Gary said. Wow.
I wonder.
Wow.
What's your problem?
Finish the
Wow.
statement. You didn't even get to finish the statement.
Exactly, because y'all did exactly what
That's
y'all doing
wild.
right now, sensationalizing, and it worked because he got in his feelings and he basically tried to say, I don't even think he's a real celebrity.
You threw a shot at him
And
for
all
no
this
reason.
stuff. First of all, I have no issue with Gary Owen whatsoever.
Nice. I
actually enjoy him. I think he's been famous my whole life. Like, of course, you're a celebrity. Now, I don't know. Broken Family is on YouTube. Y'all should go watch it. I'ma just throw that
Where's
out there
Broken
for
Family?
him. Yeah, huh?
What's Broken Family?
Damn, Jess. God damn. Now here you
What?
go with shots.
What is it?
Broken Family is
That's his special.
It's his special that he was up here promoting, which
Wow.
is he got upset because
He loves black women too.
Wow.
Yeah, he does. Loves.
yeah. He got
but damn.
upset. He got upset because when he was here promoting his special, I asked him about his divorce, which the special is about, and he had talked about on Shannon Sharp and a bunch of other places. So he was offended.
There are a lot of rumors swirling as to why you hate Gary.
Why is that?
Why?
Well, sources say you're really good friends with Gary's ex-wife. Is that true? I don't know. I'm just giving you a chance to clear
No,
up the rumor.
I
Is
am
that
not.
true?
No, I'm not friends with her.
What else you heard?
Sources say Loren hates anyone who loves interracial relationships because every time you break up with a man, he settles down with a white woman. I don't know if this is true.
that
I'm just
true?
asking.
I'm like 1 for 2 on that.
Okay.
Oh,
what,
okay, so it's,
All
that's
right.
half true.
What-
that has happened
What
in my
else you heard?
past.
What else you heard?
The only other thing I heard is that Loren hates all Garys because your father's name is Gary,
Oh,
or his
really?
middle
Oh my
name
God,
is
your
Gary.
father named
wow.
Gary?
My dad's name
wow.
is Edward.
Edward Gary.
Wow.
LaRosa? What,
Edward Gary LaRosa.
Yo,
Any
I don't
truth to
have
any of this?
no issue with Gary Owens whatsoever, or Gary's, or white comedians. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do,
Okay.
but I'm going to do my job.
You threw a shot at him.
I didn't throw a shot.
Unnecessary.
I asked questions that
Poor
I think
Gary.
rubbed him the wrong way, and he didn't. I was actually joking with him when he was up here. I thought it was funny, but obviously he didn't think it was funny.
No, we talking about when Andrew Schultz was here and you threw a shot at him.
That wasn't a
at him.
shot. That was me
Okay.
telling the truth. At the time, we all knew what Kendrick Lamar was talking about. That I can't say the word, but the Giggles podcast that Schultz was sitting down with, those jokes that Schultz had made, those were everywhere. People were waiting for a response from him and all of that.
You
And
say
then
Gary
Kendrick,
jokes don't be everywhere is what you're saying.
Wow.
Is that what you're saying?
Poor Gary.
I'm just asking what you're saying, Lauren. I'm trying to help you clear this up and you're not helping.
what I'm saying is that I said what I said, and I didn't mean anything like how he took it.
Gotcha.
And he said that he's actually going to come up here and have a conversation. He commented on the post and he said, see, this is what I'm talking about. 2 adults having a respectful disagreement. So he still disagrees. He still think I threw a shot.
You did.
Different point of views is what you have, or what have you. No name calling. Respectfully, Loren, I will never forget your name again because he kept calling me the girl. Looking forward to discussing you this next time on the Breakfast Club because I let him know I would be here because when he met me, I was filling in for Jess. Love my sis. And now I'm here. I'm the senior news producer. So I'll be here, Gary. We'll talk about it. I have no issue with you whatsoever. Now, these 2 guys in the room, I don't know what y'all trying to give.
We didn't throw the shot. You did.
Exactly. What accountability, Lauren?
I take
Have
accountability where it needs to be, and I didn't do anything. But I'm open to hearing because maybe he interpreted things a different way. So,
But Gary Owen knew Kendrick wasn't talking about him. I think he I mean, you know that.
we all at the world
Because he's never
knew that.
taken any shots at black women. Like, he's never done. I mean, you date them, you marry them, you put babies in them for God's sakes. Like, he's not talking about, we knew he wasn't talking about you.
Is there any rebuttal from the peanut gallery?
Oh, no, they ain't gonna have no rebuttal for me.
Okay,
I think
period.
everybody just
Talk about
creating
Gary.
content.
No.
All right.
That's all.
No.
I don't think Gary really cares. I think he's just creating content.
Great. Well, make sure you guys go check
he
out
went hard
Broken
on
Family
purpose.
on
He said, I don't
YouTube.
think if it was a show, she wouldn't book me.
Yep.
Nah, I think he's
All
flirting
that's
with
true.
you.
No, all of that is true.
I think he's
all of that
flirting
is
with
true.
you.
All of that is true.
That is not
I've
true.
seen you look at the schedule and be like Gary Owens, and then you told me to
We
think about
gotta
how
go
TMZ.
we gotta go
how they
somewhere
always
else.
wanted him
We
to
have-
put cameras out there, but they never wanted
We
to go.
have some more news that
I
we need to get
think
to.
he likes you.
We have some more news we need to get to. Angie Stone, sorry to switch the gears, but Tyler Perry was, he did his big one at her funeral and he spoke up for some things that he needed to, and I want to make sure we get this in. Let's take a listen to Tyler Perry doing a eulogy at Angie Stone's funeral over the weekend.
I want to go down the street of those promoters and record labels and people not paying folks. Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap.
Damn.
Yeah.
Salute to Tyler Perry, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Drop on the clues, mom, for Tyler Perry.
What he's referring to is Angie Stone actually, in January she had posted a video to her Instagram, and January 2nd she was talking about how she just found out that a lot of her royalties and stuff weren't registered the right way, so she has not been getting money for them, and that the other royalties that she should be receiving, Universal Music Group allegedly has been collecting them for her. So she was asking, where is my money?
Yeah.
So he was like, she's not here anymore, but I'm asked, where is her money? Now there is speculation that I have not confirmed, but I'm going to try and figure this out, that Tyler Perry may be helping or working with her family to try and recover the things or do whatever needs to be done to make sure that her kids and her grandkids can reap the benefits of her hard work that she's put in.
She deserves some money. Absolutely. Positively.
I will say, though, whenever Tyler gets mad, I just expect my dear to start shooting.
No, shut up,
I'm just listening to him. Like, please, Tyler, don't shoot up the church right now. I just expect my dear just to pop out and just start spraying at everybody.
What he said about that algorithm, that was a whole word. A whole word. He said he don't be on there.
My dear is Madea.
Huh?
Madea.
Madea, what I said?
My dear.
Maria. That's my dear's Spanish cousin.
Oh, my goodness.
She got deported.
That was the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got the People's Choice Mixes, The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. I just want to salute again to all the dance dads and cheer dads and all the parents out there. We had another competition this weekend. I want to salute to London and my daughter Brooklyn. London, she was first place in her trio, and Brooklyn came in first and second. She had to perform 2 solos, and both of her solos won, first and second. So we had a great time this weekend. Salute to all the parents that show so much love, man. They show so much love to my kids, man. I just want to say thank you so much. My kids appreciate it, and I appreciate it. I had a great time.
Yeah, we was in Rhode Island all weekend for cheer competition, man. I ate like a mother ever in Rhode Island. Rhode Island is one of them sneaky cities that got some good-ass places to eat.
That's
you hear
right.
me? The West African restaurants in Rhode Island.
Yeah?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, I ate too much. Too much jollof, too much red snapper, too much peanut soup, too much fufu. Too much. Yes, but salute to everybody in Rhode Island that I saw this weekend at the cheerleading competition.
Yeah, I went to a place called Delta's, which was it was kind of like I just went to get some food. They had oxtail and grits. It was 40 plus. So when I went in there, they had a live band playing like Isaac Hayes, Temptations. Okay. I was rocking.
It was lit.
It was lit. And it was good because it closed early because, it's older people. So they got to get out of there early. It was pretty good. It was my thing.
Okay.
Now go say, how was Atlanta this weekend?
I wasn't in Atlanta this weekend. I was in Atlanta last week. And this weekend I was in Milwaukee and Chicago. So I was in the Midwest with Martin Lawrence. We had shows there. It was amazing. Milwaukee is a big comedy market. Had no idea.
Love Milwaukee.
And then also Breakfast Club is Milwaukee was the first city that Breakfast Club played on.
First city,
like
the syndicate.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they actually had told me that.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee, so they were very excited that I came and opened up the show for Martin. So that was amazing. This weekend, however, I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. Are we in the station there?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So Cincy, get your tickets, JessHilariousOfficial.com. I'll be at the Funny Bone. We got 2 shows this Friday, me and Desi Alexander, and then we got 2 shows on Saturday. I have been doing meet and greet, y'all. When I ain't got to wake up for radio in the morning, I'm going to do meet and greet. So I'll be doing meet and greet this weekend in Cincinnati after the late shows. Get your tickets right now.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive note. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, but before I do the positive note, I just want to thank everybody for getting their tickets to the 3rd annual Black Effect Podcast Festival happening Saturday, April 26th in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Some of your favorite podcasts going to be on that stage. The Good Moms, Bad Choices podcast, Naked Podcast with Carrie Champion. Tank and Jay Valentine will be there doing their R&B Money Podcast live. And Sarah Jakes Roberts will be doing the Woman Evolve Podcast live. And it's all hosted by Mandy and Weezy from Decisions. So make sure you get your tickets, blackeffect.com/podcast festival today. Now, the positive note is simply this. How you treat people is a mirror of your inner state of happiness, okay? Happiness radiates positivity, while unresolved pain manifests as negativity. When you're truly happy in real life, there's no need to be mean, negative, or nasty to others. How you treat people is a direct reflection of how life is treating you. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?